doing in the...
Welcome to the stream, everybody. John's having mic problems. Meanwhile, I'm on vacation.
Oh, Chris, where are you? Are you in... Delaware? Oh, hey.
More like Delaware.
Oh! How was Versus the Audience? Was it good? I spent a super long amount of time trying to get Grand Theft Auto to appear on my OBS. Because it has a glitch in it. And let me tell you, YouTube has a lot of solutions that do not work.
Ah, dinks. Those goddamn dinks. Here's a fun thing about a green screen. My water bottle no longer shows up.
Where'd you put the green screen? That living room's got to look weird now.
I think it probably does. I put it in the, so I'm still next to the window. I just moved, there was sort of a shelving unit behind me. I moved that to the side, so now it's like, it's on my left. I can put stuff there. Oh, I did not request this alert, but it did show up.
Yeah, it's interesting. Alex doesn't remember that I can take her mod powers away.
Here comes the dancing cup man. Where is my dancing cup man? Yeah, there he is. Jingle jangle. Jingle jangle. He's Mr. Cuphead.
Yeah, we get one more no Hastings. I'm timing Alex out.
Versus was fine. Oh.
Why only fine, baby?
It was just there were some great moments in it, but I felt like it never really clicked in as a show. You know how that happens sometimes?
I totally know how you feel. I feel like that happened right there because I realized I've been trying to send this email for 10 minutes. Oh, well. Bye, Alex. Unmod.
Oh.
Timeout.
No Hastings in the mountains. He's a prairie boy.
Yep, I'm off to the prairies. Untimeout, Alex. Remod. Let's see
Baldy.
if she learns her lesson.
Straight in. Hastings is a nerd.
If she didn't, back at it. Back to it. Unmod. Timeout. There we go. All right. Time to teach us some lessons. I say I'm a lesson teacher. You forgot. I'm in Chris's chat. Chris! Go unmod Alex and time out her in your chat.
And Baldy's canceling you? Guy, it's coming at all sides for you. I'll do no such thing. I'm a Switzerland of chat. Everyone's welcome. Come on down. I'll take your Nazi gold.
It's so fun to just kick people out, though.
I got a request from someone to be unbanned because I didn't know that Alex had banned them. And I was like, yeah, come on back. I don't even remember what you did. And then he came back and I was just banned him straight away and sent me a message. I was like, that guy's not welcome.
Yeah, ban people.
Fatality.
I mean, yeah, you gotta ban people. It's totally fine. These things happen.
Yeah. Oh, John Hastings is silencing women. Uh-oh.
What does that look like? Yeah, people ask all the time. It's very interesting. It's an odd one, I gotta tell you.
To be unbanned, you mean? Or to be banned? They just want so
unbanned.
Bad.
Yeah, I'll tell you who's never get banned is that guy right fucking there. That's much for free. Also, just my shirt appeared weird. I like that very much. I like that it works. So Alex, are you in? I actually want to know. She's in both chats, so she can trigger both of those things.
Looks that way. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a bit of fun right there. Is what that is.
Two tabs open.
I got Vice City nonce.
Straight out. Look at that.
It is fun to call people a nonce. It's one of my favorite
Isn't it?
things.
It's great.
Nonce is Peter Pumper.
It's got negative like in the word.
I still haven't sent this email. Holy shit. I literally have had it open for 45 minutes. I opened it the second I got it.
Yeah.
And I keep just not responding to it. And quite time sensitive.
Oh, is it because you're not sure of the wording? Are you curious about do they like you, but you don't?
Do you think
but you like them?
World where I give a fuck about wording?
But you don't want to show how much you like them because you're a shy boy?
Hi, I just want to do your show though, please. Shows are coming back slowly. John's gonna do some shows. Yeah, did a show in Palm Springs to a nice lesbian couple and their family. Got the taste back.
Was that the 8 people? Was that the dream show?
That's 8 people, baby. Gonna do a live gig.
Nice. You mentioned that it was a great crowd, but you didn't mention that it was a family. That's a very different
family.
It's a very different situation. Was it a birthday? Why did they hire you?
50th birthday for the lady. But here's the thing between Brits and Americans. Americans, when they pay for something, they decide to like it.
Yeah, good for them. Good for them. They don't come in and go in and go, he better be worth it. They're just excited.
They assume they are. You understand, John, I'm unmodded and can't trigger your... I remodded you.
Uh-oh.
Can try again? Granted, moderator... Oh. Sometimes it doesn't like it.
I was just watching Tony Law's Virtue Chamber Echo Bravo with
How's he doing?
Tim
Fitzheim?
Tim Minchin.
Interesting. How is Tony doing?
He seemed okay. He clearly misses Phil. I think him and Phil used to do it together all the time, and now he doesn't. There's a black bar over your head for some reason. Yeah,
Alex tried to trigger something. Can we actually make you guys are Alex is too young to remember, but they used to interview people on shows where they just put a black bar over their eyes, but you could clearly tell who it was.
Yeah. Would they do the voice modding as well, or was it just
no? But that voice modding was a later '90s thing. An early '90s thing is just the black bar over the eyes. I was not aware that we were about exactly
to rob
like the Simpsons episode. Yes. Yeah. He doesn't like it if you call Jordan Peterson a lobster cunt. Well, why not, Baldy? Baldy, answer me. Baldy, get on the blower. Answer this question. Why not? I don't like when every man who's 40 in Britain, for some reason, either stays reasonable or suddenly just thought, you know what? I think Jordan Peterson knows what he's talking about. He's wearing a 3-piece suit and invented the term cultural Marxism. He wrote a book that just talks about how you should make your bed. Shut up!
Yeah, he feels like an intellectualized version of the movie Taken. Like what Taken did to make middle-aged guys feel tough, he did to make them feel smart. Smart and right. I like where your head is right now because it looks like you have an alert that just says aware.
I am.
Like John knows. He's aware.
What a weird background for aware. Just an empty road, just an empty bridge. I've referred to him as that in JJ's chat, and he didn't like me doing that. Yeah. Huh. JJ for a while was referred to him as Dr. Jordan Peterson, Jordan D. Peterson, or B. Peterson, whatever the fuck.
Like the full title, like when your mom's mad at you?
Yeah, and we had a long conversation about how that guy uses just fucking bullshit rhetorical tricks.
Yeah.
Here's my favorite one. Chris, say something to me, as if we're in a debate.
Well, John, I think that you'll find that really big is bigger than small.
You're assuming how I would find something that's actually intellectually inappropriate because you can't determine my perspective, and I'd ask you to cut out the personal attacks.
What is that? Is that an ad hominem?
I'm not sure exactly what he does, but you say anything, it's straw man. Oh, it's definitely a straw man, but it's like a distraction trick. It's the opposite. People get taken in for those kind of hustlers. JJ listened to all of his friends. Was like, "What about this point?" He was like, "Oh yeah, good point actually." Like the thing I will give JJ over a lot of other people in my life that sort of listen to that guy is JJ would and does listen to criticism and other perspectives on any subject matter, which is getting rarer and rarer. And if anyone contradicts me, so Tony and Tim were talking about this on their stream, and they said,
like a love of subtlety is like, oh, it's not really, subtlety isn't really what's going on right now. Was there ever a time where people really took nuanced looks at their own beliefs?
No, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely fucking not.
That is also what I thought, and so I'm kind of bored of people being like, these days.
The Salem witch trial sounds nuanced, right, Goose?
What about the 80s? What about the 80s seemed nuanced? What about any debate in the 90s seemed nuanced? None of it. It was never the case.
The civil rights debate in the 60s was somewhat nuanced, but it was also Malcolm X looking down a camera saying, I'm going to kill white people.
Well, also, if
you read about Malcolm X's life, I'm on his side. You're like, oh, sometimes you need to understand people's perspective. I understand that guy's perspective. One day his dad went outside and then they found him crushed under a tram.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's the like, his existence and popularity provided an allowance for perspective within the debate because he made Martin Luther King Jr., who is still hated, seem reasonable.
Yeah.
So like without Malcolm X, they would have looked at Martin Luther King Jr. like Malcolm X. But because Malcolm X literally went, the white man is the devil, I'm going to kill them all. Black people should have guns. We got to burn this mother down. They were like, can we go talk to the Reverend again? Can we?
And by the way, bear in mind, at the end of Malcolm X's life, he was way more passive than Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King got angrier.
They crossed in the night, and that's why they died. That's why they both died. You got to stay in your lane there.
I'm going to say that's not. It's not 100% why they died.
I think it's why they died. It was Patrice.
You know what?
Patrice.
I want to hear your point.
Patrice O'Neill put it really well. He was like,
I am aware.
Patrice O'Neill put it really well. He's like, you can't. As soon as you start talking about white people, black people getting along.
Oh yeah! Come on, Carolyn, get the fuck in here. Carolyn's aware.
It was because Malcolm X started talking about how we can all work together to do this, and he started including white people into his vision, and he was starting to win some people over that way. And so, bang, he had to go. And also all the stuff of like stealing the spotlight from the Nation of Islam. But and Martin Luther King, who had those people on board, was gradually bringing them into anti-war stances and anti-capitalist stances and pro-unionization and things. And because he was sort of the friendly face of it, he started to give those things more credence. And so he also had to go. So the fact that they started where they were and they brought their audiences into other, opened it up to the other side, that meant that they would be a real powerful duo. Got to kill him. Can't let that stand.
The thing I would point to Martin Luther King, the reason why he was shot is because he was in the South. The Civil Rights Act was either had just been passed or was passed literally the next day. And a white guy was like, I don't like that black guy and I'm going to shoot him. And then Malcolm X was killed because Elijah Muhammad was like, I like fucking lots of women. I don't care what their age is. And Malcolm X was like, you know what? I don't think this Nation of Islam is everything they're cracked up to be. And then they were like, someone kill him. And then they did. And then Nation of Islam stopped being a thing for a while. Yeah. And then Farrakhan came back. And now Farrakhan has linked the Nation of Islam with Scientology in possibly the best episode of Leah Remini's show ever.
What? I haven't watched Leah Remini's show, and I was unaware of that connection.
They teamed up, the Nation of Islam, to buoy their members, to get money, and Scientology because L. Ron Hubbard, of course. I mean, anyone obsessed with the Navy, I hope everyone sat down. Get this. L. Ron Hubbard, not the biggest fan of black people. I know.
What?
I was shocked too. I can't believe the guy that invented his own religion had some other backwards view. Now you're going to tell me Anton LaVey was an unstable father.
That's a crazy combination of absolute supremacist white people joining with absolute supremacist black people.
We just lost one viewer, and I choose to believe that person was just like, as a Scientologist and a member of Nation of Islam, I want to watch these losers.
I love it when groups like that come together and you realize that their only real desire is power.
Yeah.
You don't care about any of this shit. Those are fringe benefits. This race war is just icing on your power cake, my friend.
Oh, Baldy, bad news. Actually, you know what? Here's the thing you don't hear said often about a cult leader. Haven't heard that much creepy. He had a couple of wives he didn't acknowledge and he was terrible to his kids. Didn't fuck them.
Attaboy.
You know what? That can't be said about some of the other clergy at the old Scientology, but L. Ron, as it turned out, kept his sticky little fingers out of that candy jar.
Attaboy.
He was aware of how it would seem.
Do you remember a couple summers ago where it was every documentary was about a cult? That was a strange few months.
Great. I would live in that world. I love a documentary about it. Like the Heaven's Gate documentary, fucking fascinating.
Are we changing backgrounds? I can do that.
Oh, I like this one because it's just hummus.
It is just hummus, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it when the backgrounds just don't mean anything. It's like I'm a VJ on white TV. Because because that's who I want to be. I'm so excited. I think Vice City is working. I think I even got this gameplay to play.
Nice.
Here, let me just show. I just want to see if it'll work even this way. Open up, stream, open it up.
Baldy, that reads like a Carolyn Clean comment.
Latest have gone downhill. He's not wrong. I'll tell you.
Oh, is it coming up? Is it soon to be viced?
Let's see. Fucking work. Yeah!
Yay!
Hilarious. It's picking up the green screen.
Is that why it's that color? That doesn't make any sense because it's a video feed.
And it's a bit laggy because it's in StreamYard. But fine. It's fine. It's fine. Vice, baby. That's right. So we have all that to look forward to after this stream is done.
Carolyn Clean, it does not.
We're back. So Versus never really fucking took off. I think I'm frozen, but I'm not sure.
You're just a little clunky, but it'll kick back in once your computer settles. Yeah, you're back now. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. There were some high points. There was some fun stuff. There were some laughs to be had, but it just never took off. It was if we were an airplane, we were still sort of brushing the tops of the tall grass. You know what I'm saying?
We learned the Taliban was in Footloose. What?
Basically, yeah. Bobby said that the worst thing about Taliban is that they hate music.
Yeah, I would assume for me, it was all the genital mutilation of the women. But Bobby and I, we're different. We're different folks.
That's it. As long as you're both against the Taliban, that's what matters.
Oh, yeah. Everyone knows that about me. You know what they always say about me, Chris? And it's a weird thing for people to say about you, but they are right. Is they go, John's least favorite type of government organizational body, religious fascism.
Oh.
Yeah. You'd think I'd be all for it, but in fact, I am not the biggest fan of a religious oligarchy or fascism. That is true. Classic John. Trying to dictate what women can and can't do with their bodies. Listen out. We all know how much you're pro female mutilation. It's a weird thing that you're pro. Very arch feminist.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she takes it to the libertarian view.
Sixth wave. Chop those clits.
Sixth wave. Get the clit out of there. It's a symbol of male oppression. Get that clit going.
You're a slave to your own pleasure. Go on, ladies. Be an astronaut. You can be anything.
I mean, who wants to be an astronaut?
ABC always be chopping. Jeez.
Oh, goodness. I mean, who wants to be an astronaut? Who are these fucking assholes who want to go to Mars?
Oh, megalomaniacs.
Right?
Incredibly accomplished, focused megalomaniacs. I
want to stay on Earth. We can explore Earth.
Are you not curious about space? Like if it wasn't like you're going to be the first one, like if it was Star Trek time, because in Star Trek there are people that never leave the planet Earth. They just 100%. They're not into it.
I'm just not into it.
I'd be gone. I've been reading Silver Surfer comics, and I'm like, I'm with you, buddy. The beautiful freedom of the cosmos. Whew.
No. As soon as they told me space had a smell, I was like, I'm out of here.
You'd never smell it. It's so void. It'd suck the skin off your bones.
You do smell it. You smell it in airlocks. What actually the smell of space is that like anything that touches space, because it's such a powerful vacuum, smells like burning because the molecules are being like heated up by the pull.
Wow. So that's not the smell of space. That's the smell of a reaction to space.
Yeah, it's the smell of a reaction to space. Chris can get a ride on Dear Moon. Oh,
what's a Dear Moon?
I don't know.
Is that another band you were in?
Little Fox, where is my Wax Random t-shirt? Can I get an update on the Wax Random t-shirt? I'd also like a local shame t-shirt, another classic European high school band.
That's a great name for a high school band.
No, I wasn't in that one. That was my friend Paul Harrison's band. That band could have almost been something if they had decided to keep going. In that, I just think that they liked playing together and had good chemistry, and I know enough about performers. They would have to become much better musicians and also commit to show business, which I know some of them just wouldn't have done. Your early 20s are far less fun.
Yeah, but you get to you can do it with no rubbers, baby. ABC, always be chaving sex without a condom. In the early 20s is perfect for that, though. You can just fucking
I know,
go
but some
out.
people, Ottawa people aren't able to.
Ruin
Ottawa
it.
people's early 20s are like, lived in an apartment briefly, but I've now purchased a house, thank God.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Because, yeah, that was like, I mean, I don't know how people start stand-up in their 40s, because it's like, where are you getting this hustle from? Where are you getting this desire to be out every single night unless you hate your family?
I don't know why you're doing it at all. I don't know why people do that. We got my screen stuff out. Dear Moon is the project to the moon and back via Elon. There are 8 spots available.
No, I don't want to go on an Elon Musk tour. I don't want a dear leader fucking portrait on the side of the spaceship. I want to explore. I want to be I don't know if you watched the new Star Trek, but I want to be the guy with the cat. You know, he's just out there on his own. He's just doing what he's got to do. I like that. Just space, bitch.
I hate all
Where
of
are
that.
you? I'm in fucking space.
I mean, I could get lost and never be found on Earth, no problem. I think about this. How often do you think about just literally walking out your front door, leaving everything, and just going?
A lot more before I met Sadaf, but basically all the time before then. Now it would be
honey,
sweetheart, we're leaving.
Honey, I'm going to the woods, honey. Would you? I guess Sadaf would not come with you. She'd come out of her room, and she'd be like, "No, go back in her room."
Yeah, we talked about our different living styles, and I was like when we talked about moving back to Canada, it was sort of she was like, "Well, what would you take?" I was like, "Well, I'd pick 5 books, throw some clothes into a bag, and leave everything else." And she was like, "Well, then I would take your books, and they would be my books now." Like, all right, that's not efficient.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Because I saw you guys move into that house, and I just remember almost no clothes and so many books. Hilariously, it was like fucking that woman from that Netflix series. I would have got the joke would have been so good if I was able to do it right now.
Kondo?
Fran
Kondo?
Lebowitz. If I was able to do, it's like watching Fran Lebowitz move into a place.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. We can't. Hey, Steve Moody, how's it going?
Hello, Steven.
Oh. Yeah, I would just fucking go. Like, I don't care. But I'll buy books again if they're the ones that want to cross my path. There's some books that I've bought. I bought Voltaire's Bastards by John Ralston Saul 4 times. Like I'll just rebuy it, but I don't care. I'll give them to friends. It moves around. But Sadaf is very much like a book is a part of my life, and it can go nowhere because it weaves a rich tapestry. These aren't her words. This is just trying to catch the gist of her adoration for the
get her on the
printed
chat
word.
She defends her book. She was all in the chat for verses. She
was all over it. She was killing it.
She doesn't pop into this one very often. I just want to say.
Yeah, no. Currently, she's baking me a cake. Hell,
what's going on in that household?
She offered. I didn't ask. She was just like, "You want a cake?" I said, "Fuck yeah, I want a cake."
What do you think? Thoughts on the fact that Dances with Wolves, the Postman Noir, is post-apocalyptic?
Thank you, Steve. I redecorated. Little Fox. I've never heard that, and I love it. Having only seen Waterworld.
I've never seen Dances with Wolves either, and I've heard The Postman is not good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be terrible. It was famously terrible, just like Waterworld.
Did you figure out why you got a DCMA from a poverty service that I didn't get, by the way?
No idea. For some reason, guys, yesterday's stream, I got DCMA'd, whatever it is, on by the Global Poverty Charity, and they didn't say for what. They didn't say what song it was. I don't know if it was that Jimmy Flynn video, but
I really enjoyed how much JJ was trying to defend that fucking loser.
It was funny how quickly he caved as well. He's like, I don't do this. I don't want to do this. I don't like this. All right, we'll do it. This is
I also don't like when people are like, oh, this is your thing. I'm going, excuse me, it's not our thing. It's literally the internet. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I didn't fart that time. I mean, I haven't Dances with Wolves. I don't even know. Let's watch the trailer for Dances with Wolves. I don't even know what the plot of it is. I know this is like Kevin Costner, peak Kevin Costner, when he's like, he's everything. This is like him just being so fucking 90s.
Yeah, I think it's classic, like, white guy realizes he's on the wrong side.
Oh, yeah, these natives need their help. Well,
Yeah.
they can help themselves. No. I'll do it.
I mean, John, if you look at the history of North America, they clearly can't. So maybe he was onto something.
Fair point. Also, I just saw something about Roger Stone. We're going to look at that CNN story afterwards because that looks fascinating.
Wait, what? On here?
Yeah, I saw it linked as a...
Excuse me.
Come on, internet! Come on, buddy! Come on, baby.
Oh, Alex made a good point that because my stream kept cutting out when I was hosting Versus, and she said to turn off the chroma key for the green screen, and then I didn't cut out again. So that might be part of your streaming problem.
I wonder. Oh, so smooth. So nice. Now I'm aware. So far, this seems like a movie about jump cuts.
That you've been decorated, and they sent you here to be posted.
Actually, sir, I'm here at my own request.
Why?
I've always wanted to see the frontier.
You want to see the frontier?
Yes, sir. Before it's gone.
There ain't nothing here, Lieutenant. Everybody's run off or got killed.
What about Indians?
What? He directed this as well?
I think he won some Oscars for this as well.
Buffalo.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he was a cop in Die Hard 3.
Nice, good spot.
Thank you. I think he was also...
Is that a white woman that's with him?
Yeah. I'm going to say this right now. I have no idea what the plot of this movie is.
Oh, here comes the plot.
Oh, and he has to...
Yep. So basically, he's a race traitor.
Oh, this movie looks shit. Oh,
It won 7 Oscars.
No, it didn't.
Best Picture, Best Director, Best Writing Screenplay based on another medium, Best Cinematography, Best Sound, Best Film Editing, Best Music, Best Actor in a Lead Role, Best Actor in a Supporting Role, Best Actress in a Supporting Role, Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design.
Fuck, they swept it.
Yeah, man, they crushed it. It was Kevin's year.
What was the fuck? What's the fucking plot of this movie?
You know what it is. He goes out there, he thinks he's threatened, he finds a home, then they're threatened, and so now he fights back.
Oh.
That's the thing. That's always the thing.
D-Carp, 100% right. We're watching the Demolition Man trailer, which is what should have fucking won that year. Demolition Man rules. Like, it's also such shit. But
Yeah, Demolition Man is fucking terrible. But when he takes out that guy's eye with a pen and then holds it against the retinal scanner,
one of the fucking best. Like,
amazing.
it's the best action, one of the better action movies of all time, which puts it in the running for one of the greatest movies of all time. God, I fucking love.
Have you ever tried to describe Field of Dreams to someone who's never seen it?
Never seen it.
Oh, dude, it's fucking impossible. It's such a weird movie.
Driving cars, biometric implants.
I truly like. You can
At
hear
the
that?
end of a century, ravaged by violence, order will arise.
Wrongfully convicted.
Will be frozen
Maybe get some
and
plot in there.
reprogrammed in cryogenic prisons.
The prisoners are ice cubes. Their criminal instincts are being reprogrammed as they sleep.
aggression, and deviant behavior will be
Ha,
totally
Diamond.
eliminated.
Yes.
He's a criminal the likes of which you have never seen. In a bad time, he was the worst.
Oh, I like that actor.
I'm gonna love running this place.
But in the year 2032,
This morning, Simon Phoenix escaped from this cryo facility. We are quite frankly not
Tin Cup is also a dystopian word.
amidst a world of peace and calm,
We're police officers. We're not trained for this kind of violence.
Oh yeah, Rob Schneider was famous at one
back in
point.
the 20th.
He really was. He really was.
John Spartan.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, the Demolition Man.
The conditions of your parole are full reinstatement into the SAPD and immediate assignment to the apprehension of Simon Phoenix.
two mortal enemies
Just dropped in to say hi.
from another time.
Pass is overtime. Time for something new and improved.
Oh, hell.
Will be unleashed on a future
Oh,
that
this
is
fucking
big
movie
enough
ruled.
for the both of them.
I say,
Wow.
please. You haven't seen it, Alex? I'm amazed. You'd really enjoy it. It's such a fun, silly Billy movie. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's very fucking silly. Is this the one where he says she says, "What do you want to do?" And he says, "Well, let's get on." She goes, "Exchange fluids?" And
Yeah,
then they
she
put
goes,
on like a VR thing.
Fluid exchange, yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
the
right.
3 shells in Demolition Man. Let's see if there is an actual explanation.
Hey, David, how's it going?
3 seashells. Oh my God, they're so. Do the 3 seashells actually work? God, the internet's a weird place.
Dr. Strangelove ripoff. What is that? David,
what
what's
is-
Playground?
Playground is Sarah Millican's new material gig. Have you ever done it?
Oh, nice.
quite
No.
fun.
Nice. I haven't met Sarah. I hear she is a delight.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Super great. I don't know how I met her. I only know I have her email when I was, she retweeted my America's Got Talent video. And I went to go look up, I went to reach out to her through Gary Delaney.
Mm-hmm.
Who people know as her husband. Well, you know.
Yep.
If they don't, they do now. And I would have had her email, which I still to this day don't know how I had. And she's so fucking nice.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Very good at comedy, which not everyone who is that famous keeps being good at comedy. Like, it's insane how good at comedy she continues to make sure she is.
Do you know John Bennett, Australian storyteller, famous for pretending things are a dick?
Yes, like really was big on fucking the fringe circuit there for a minute.
Yes, he was. He met Sarah in Australia, and he said that they became really good friends. And but he didn't know that she was famous. He just thought she was like another comedian. And then he was like, he said she dealt with it in the best way he's ever seen, where he was like, he asked just a few questions, and as he pieced together her answers, he was like, wait, what's going on? She's like, there's no easy way to tell you this, but I'm famous. And he was like, no, you're not. You're a fucking liar. And then she couldn't convince him. And then he came over to the UK for the Edinburgh Fringe. And that was when she had all of her Tube posters up for her tour.
Yeah.
And so like as soon as he got back from the airport, it was just his friend Sarah plastered all over the walls. He goes, son of a bitch, Sarah wasn't lying.
It's the weirdest thing in the world of being in the UK and the amount of different people who are on posters I could call.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember there was a time when Ed Gamble, Stephen K. Amos, and someone else were like 3 different people were advertised in the Tube, and I was like, I like that I can get any of these people on the phone.
Yeah, it's a very strange thing. Or like when I'll have friends that aren't in comedy, and they'll be like, do you know this person? I go, yes. Do you know Ramesh? I do know Ramesh. Yes, I do. And they're like, wow. And I'm like, honestly, at this point, I'm not sure because he's very famous.
He's so fucking famous. We had Scott Capurro on this evening. Ooh.
Good old Scott. He is an absolutely delightful green room presence, I have found.
I do remember this. Well, listen, the amount of people I've had to explain to Cole Cabana who is and who isn't famous. Cole Cabana, one of the most beautiful things was explaining to him that anyone can just have a poster from at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. That's one of the greatest moments of my life.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. These people with big posters, they're not famous? Nope. They just paid for them.
Yeah. I had that with my buddy Kenny. Wait, you could have a billboard? Oh, yeah. I'm not going to pay the amount of money that it takes, but if I had it, for sure. They don't check your IMDb before putting up a fucking ad.
Same night at the wrestling when Brendan Burns claimed that he invented the narrative show, I believe it was, at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. One of the funniest things that man accidentally still claims he didn't invent that. Also claiming Brendan Burns. Brendan Burns, if he gets really super excited, will claim some crazy ass shit and then walk it back.
Amazing.
Yeah, I know. Cole will literally, Cole will be like, wait, you don't know Dimtang Chinchinton? He's a Swedish clown. And then Jay Leno walks by. Hi, Cole. Whatever, man. That was Jay Leno. He didn't do great at Road Wild in 1999. I mean, no one knows your telly. I got news for you.
Yeah.
No one knows British television. I've
lived here for 13 years, and I don't know British television.
I know Richard Osmond as the guy who's always nice to me at auditions.
Oh, that's nice. He's got glasses and a big head, right?
Yeah. This is a Team Coco stream. I do agree.
Yeah. We were talking, Sadaf and I were talking today about, do you remember during that whole Conan Leno thing when David Letterman finally weighed in? And he was like, Jay's been asking people, he's been saying, don't blame Conan. He said, I got news for you, Jay. Nobody blames Conan.
Yeah, oh my God.
I've been talking to all the guys.
I mean, that has the greatest line. I don't know if it's that one, but there's another one where it goes, a lot of people are wondering why I keep just making fun of old blockhead Jay Leno, and that's because I'm really enjoying it. It's just so unnecessarily mean. But someone pointed out the best thing ever, which is that David Letterman saved Jay Leno. Because if no one remembers, at the end of that, he went and did a Super Bowl commercial with Leno and Oprah.
Oh, wow.
Do you remember this? That was filmed in the balcony secretly, right before Jay Leno retook back the Tonight Show and they went back to competing. Dave, Oprah, and Jay were all in a Tonight Show or a
Super Bowl commercial. A who's who of David Letterman's enemies.
Yeah. Conan was asked to do that as well. Was he? Oh yeah. Brendan. He has retired from stand-up comedy. He's living in Australia. He's writing. He's doing wonderful, amazing things. He's doing great. Have you seen when Leno got Kim on as his guest around that time? I did see that. Yes, that was so fucking crazy that he would do that. Like, it's just, oh my God. Looking back on that, by the way, Jay Leno did that the wrong way, but I don't disrespect what Leno did.
I do. If you walk away, you be a grown up and you admit that you walked away and you find something else. That's a childish move.
I see your point. His point was, I didn't want to, my staff, I was responsible for 200 people's jobs and they never missed a day of work.
Then don't quit.
He didn't quit. That's the thing, is he didn't quit. They came to him and said, so how it worked was NBC came to him and said, in 5 years, we're giving the show to Jay or to Conan.
Conan, yeah.
So, and because they thought his ratings would go soft, and he went, fine. In that 5 years, he made a shitload of jokes about going to Fox. NBC went, don't go to Fox. Stay here and do this primetime show. You can keep your staff. Jay Leno's a loyal guy. That's 200 people's jobs that he can keep. No, it wasn't. It was 5 years. They gave the show.
It was 5 years. It was 5 years. That much I know for sure.
It was 5 years.
Yeah.
And he said, and that guarantee to Conan, where was that? Was that said on television? Because I don't know if they really talked. My thing with this is that it's a shitty, stupid show anyway. Who gives a fuck who's hosting the Tonight Show?
I think it's because we all love Conan, and it was his dream. And so to watch this guy that we all hated take a guy that we love,
Conan hasn't. How about this? But Conan hasn't been good since he left the late night show at 12:30.
Untrue.
When was
he
he
hasn't
good?
he hasn't been as ridiculous Robert Schmeigel-y, but he's been great.
When?
All of it. He's just a very fun, silly boy. He's a good interviewer. I love his podcast. I think he's a very talented
phenomenal
host.
I love his podcast. I haven't needed it as a late night show since he left late night. I don't. Clueless Gamer, also phenomenal. I'm specifically speaking
on the road. Ooh. The travel
also
shows?
Great.
Amazing.
I'm specifically talking about that fucking show.
I think he did great stuff. It was, I mean, to be fair, most of the interviews that I watch are with Norm Macdonald, and Norm just runs fucking roughshod over everybody. It's hilarious.
This is why he don't care up to the Majesty. Minty the Candy Cane. Listen, we all know I enjoy Minty the Candy Cane as much as the next fellow. But yeah, Norm Macdonald being on that show is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so fucking good.
But I was thinking today about Colbert, and I hate that he had to fit his. I think he's a genuine genius. I think he's a brilliant person, and I hate that he got the job that he did. And I wish that they had built a show around his abilities, as opposed to. I don't want to watch him interview Dana Carvey. I don't want to watch him interview.
I love it. It's like big old show business. It's fucking. I really fucking enjoy it.
But it's such a waste of such a brilliant person. When I loved that in his first week, he didn't have any real celebrities. He had scientists and fucking like brilliant people on. And I was like, this is good. He's going to mix it up a little bit with this.
But he does still.
And then
he does it as much as he can. The problem is that show also wasn't ever supposed to be this popular. He beat the shit out of fucking Fallon, which they didn't think was going to happen.
Yeah, that was a Trump thing. That was a direct result of the ruffled hair. But the one of my favorite moments from Letterman in the Conan Leno thing was when he got Fallon's name wrong and he called him Lonnie Donegan.
Oh yeah, he's so weird. He's so dismissive unnecessarily. Oh, that Lonnie Donegan. What the hell, David?
What's his name? Lonnie Donegan. And then Paul's like, Jimmy Fallon. He goes, oh, yeah, Jimmy Fallon. That's right.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, Leno is an absolute prick cunt. There's no fucking winners here. I got news for you. Like,
yeah, zero winners.
Yeah.
Except for Letterman, who wasn't affected by it and came off looking cool.
Yeah, who wasn't affected by it and came across just getting a bunch of fucking sick ass. I disagree that Conan turned it into a win, quite frankly.
He turned it into a cult following. That's not the same as a win.
Yeah, he turned it into building an amazing online platform. And at the time, there was discussion, and I think he should have done this, which is just do the show on YouTube. I don't know how far, but supposedly...
to go from the Tonight Show to YouTube is a real kick in the dick for an old school Hollywood
now,
fan.
Holy shit!
But then it would have just been the end of his career. Everyone would have been like, it's such a shame what happened to Conan. Even the TBS thing is a step up from YouTube, and TBS was a big step down from NBC.
Is that what I like about Conan, like I love Conan Without Borders. I love Clueless Gamer. I like all the stuff tertiary. That show I've never enjoyed. I've only enjoyed him doing everything else because he doesn't seem to like doing that show the way he absolutely is so fucking good. Like Clueless Gamer, I could watch forever. Yes, I know he's doing a new show. He's doing a variety show.
Is he? I didn't know that. I knew he'd pared it down to like a half an hour or something.
That was years ago. So they were going to boot the show until he started. He had to start the podcast as part of his contract negotiations with TBS. They're like, you need to do a podcast. And that podcast, I think, does better viewing figures than his show.
It's fucking great. I love it so much.
I remember. Yeah. No, I know. Of course, I've seen The Simpsons Writers Roundtable. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's amazing. What's his new show? He's doing a variety show, like an old school Dean Martin.
Max, yeah.
Great. That's perfect for him.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Hopefully they're going to do it like an old Bob Hope special, which you can't find. The most recent Bob Hope specials because they're fucking crazy.
There's that. I mean, I keep hearing Dana Gould talk about the commercial that he shot.
I mean, that Dana Gould on Gilbert Gottfried is so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
I want the 90s ones. God, he was on so much television.
Oh, you're screaming at your computer. I thought you were yelling at the chat. I was like, what happened?
No, I'm literally trying to find the Bob Hope's Young Comedians, a New Generation of Laughs. Let's see if I can fucking find this.
Oh, Alex, that's interesting. Conan said in multiple interviews that being on TBS let him not have to talk to people he didn't want to, hence the changing it to single guests in half an hour. That's cool, but I miss the sketches. I miss, like he did, I think I talked about this before, but I saw this really old sketch of his where it was like games for a bear, like how many salmon can you pick out of a pool with your mouth and things like that. And they had a bear in the audience, and he pointed at the bear, and then a guy sitting next to the bear was like, me? And then he just shoved the bear over and ran down and did all the bear things. And part of the prize was that he got a night with a female bear.
Oh, thank you so much for following Matt D8733.
That sounds like a real person.
I want fucking Bob Hope specials. So hard to find Bob. I mean, Bob Hope. Another thing I learned from that Dana Gould thing, which I'm sure you remembered, which is apparently Bob Hope would say to the starlets when they were in Vietnam, either you fuck me or we leave you here, which is the most fucked up. Of course, Bob Hope said that thing.
Of course, Bob Hope said that.
I'm going to say right now, Bob Hope, bad guy.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Hell of an entertainer. Bad guy.
I mean, also not American, which blew my mind.
Where's he from? Is he like Freddie Mercury? Is he from Morocco?
I think it's like he's from England and then moved over like relatively, yeah. British comedian.
Huh.
Born in Eltham, London.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How old was he when he moved?
What year was he born?
I very nearly bought a Bob Hope biography, but then I saw that it was written by his publicist. I was like, "This what a fucking waste of time."
He emigrated at 5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that doesn't actually count.
No. Still though, unexpected.
What does Bob Hope's stand-up sound like? Like I couldn't tell you.
I love that in the Gilbert Gottfried thing where they said his voice changed as soon as Reagan took over.
What are you talking about?
He was when he started, he was hey way up here, and then as soon as Reagan took over and he was a big star, his voice came down here. He didn't want to be a silly bitch anymore. It was like his ego he started to believe that he was in the army after doing so many USO shows, kind of thing, you know. Basically entertainment's patent.
I mean, this is so
Alex, I don't know. I mean, that was the Bob Hope thing, the golf club over the shoulder.
This is so fucking crazy what I've just found.
Yeah, Stan Laurel. I used to do shows.
Yeah, that's right, everybody.
Stan Laurel Museum.
Bearcat.
Coming at you from Vietnam.
Oh my God.
Play Coup. Lai K. July. Phuket.
What the hell?
And Cameron Bay.
You see Bing Crosby crossed out?
From Guam. Wake Island.
No, I did see that for the reason they just showed a kid with a broken foot.
They did do that. But I'm assuming they saved that kid. I guess he canceled and Bob Hope took over?
It's so crazy because this is when Bob Hope became like the great bag of shit enemy.
Sorry, what do you mean?
Well, because World War II, Bob Hope was literally a fucking hero for entertaining the troops. And then
Raquel Welch. Barbara McNair.
Good Lord.
Who is that?
Jane Dunn.
I don't know.
Madeleine Hartog Bell. Miss World.
What?
Bill Crosby.
Okay, Miss World.
Earl Wilson.
Was that Bill Crosby?
Is that the kid that Bing Crosby beat the shit out of?
I think so.
Oh, god damn.
We knew it was going to be an unusual trip right from the start. Les Brown was on time. At 10:05,
What the fuck?
the Pacific, 8,000 miles to Thailand.
I gotta say it right now, this special I already really enjoy. I really enjoy the not even selling of the Les Brown was late joke. Was that radar? Oh, that's very exciting. I mean, I want to start making intros to the stream like that. We knew it would be an unusual stream versus on time. Like, it's just so fucking weird.
Our first stop was with the men of the 8th Tactical Fighter Wing at U-Bomb. As you can see, these are dedicated men. You can also see what they're dedicated.
What the hell is going on in the name of Christ? Did you see
that?
These are dedicated men. It's just a photo of people sat down.
You can also see what they're dedicated to.
Look at this sign from one lonely GI who's headed for home in 76 days.
So it's just a sign. I'm going to fuck your lights out, sweetheart.
Yeah. Just to let you know, when I'm home in 76 days, you're sleeping on the couch, bitch.
I've been on a cot for 2 years.
Yeah. I've been fucking finding Charlie on the wire. I'm fucking spreading it out.
Guess who's got night terrors now? You're sleeping on the couch.
Guess who's got night terrors now? I know what you're all thinking.
Hey, you're a prick. What's going on?
I want you to know right now, little fox, that is not how you whisper, but I love it. That's great.
That's very sweet.
Are you enjoying watching this Bob Hope Christmas special? Because I'm fascinated.
I'm really enjoying it. I want to keep doing this. That's just overtly a Freemason symbol, right?
Yeah, right?
Cool. Yeah.
All you pooch eyes. I don't know what that means, but it played very big at the bathhouse.
Come on, Bobby! Oh. Come on in.
Dude still got it. I like that little throwaway timing though. That's nice timing on the bathhouse line.
We absolutely are, Alex. Like, Alex, if you don't think that you start a Bob Hope special for the absolute coming in hot. Yeah. I didn't think it would go homophobia.
Mr. C. Mooney, that is very interesting. Thank
Come
you very
on,
much.
really?
Steve, are you okay? Your last picture was you smiling in the woods with your kids, and now you look like you've been robbed.
I think he probably realized that we started putting his clip up and was like, I probably just don't want my fucking kid to be part of this. It's so fucking funny.
Absolutely fair.
I like he just walks out in a Mason hat with a golf club. Let me tell you, I was down at the queer house speaking not English. Don't care for them. All right, let's go kill some non-whites. See you in a couple of years, Army boys. I should entertain the troops is what I think should happen now.
I think you'd kill at those shows. You and Garrett Millerick.
You're all corporate shills.
Very thrilled to be back here at Ubon Royal Air Thai Air Base. The gateway to Ubon Ratchathani. Is that a word or a booby trap? No word, Wolfpack. The world's largest distributor of MiG parts.
What? Was that a word?
Yeah, home of the Wolfpack, the largest distributor of MiG parts. MiG's the Soviet planes that would be defending Vietnamese airspace.
Gotcha. It was distributor that I didn't hear. It felt like he slurred that one out, but
honestly, not a fucking clue who Bob Hope is. I called him Bob.
Well, Steve, we're glad to see you, buddy.
The lockdown has been rough for us all, just showing the world how it's been for me. Good. How creepy was
ASL? Isn't that American Sign Language?
Yeah, just American Sign Language.
Yeah, it's super
Boop,
creepy.
Bleep, bloop, Bob Hope. Oh, it's so fucking good. What about I want to be an actor, mofo? Wait, what?
I don't know. I think we missed something.
Yeah, I think we did.
The base has a wonderful location right between Laos and Cambodia, two of our stronger allies.
Get it? Those countries are shit.
They don't really support you at all.
In the back there with the go-to-hell hats are from the Australian Air Force. They're the guys who go around putting kangaroo stencils on everything. I woke up this morning with a pouch on my pouch. And I must say the Thais are probably the most polite people in the world.
Okay, how do you think this one's gonna end? Which way do you think he's going with this?
I mean, if he was.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, there we go. Chris is frozen. Chris is frozen. Ping pong balls. I think it's just going to be some sort of reference to.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think if he was honest, it was going to be a prostitute joke, but I think it's going to be like something at the airport.
I think he's gonna be like, I thought we killed all the Japanese. Like, I feel like he's just gonna go nuts.
When they greet you, they bow and put their hands like this. I'm glad somebody finally explained that to me. I thought they were praying for my act. We've been invited
Classic
to do another
showbiz.
command performance at the Palace again, and I think it's wonderful. This is the 4th time the king has invited us. He keeps hoping we'll bring back the towels. And Bangkok is Les Brown's favorite city. No wonder. Where else can you be knighted for playing the saxophone?
Who the fuck's this Les Brown? Like, what has he got against Les Brown's getting a real drumming, I'll tell you that much. Les Brown came in for the hi-hat. Yeah, this was television, guys.
Yeah, also these guys were starved for entertainment. This is the easiest crowd anyone's ever had.
Can someone figure out who the fuck Les Brown is?
I thought that was Radar. Isn't that Radar? Wrote One Night in Bangkok.
Did he?
And the average Thai eats 365 pounds of rice a year. Same as the White House.
What?
I have no idea.
By the way, the president told me to give you your best. They just had the wedding then. He told me to give you this for him.
Steve, yeah, he did. He had a bunch of writers.
That's all you need over here. More rice, huh? At the close of our 2.5-hour show, 100 mission pilot Lieutenant Fred McCoy of Sheboygan with.
Oh, do you know what I found recently again? Let's see if I can find it. I meant to actually bring this up.
2.5 hours.
What is that?
The show, he said, at the end of our 2.5-hour show.
Yeah, you know, when you're killing as well as Bob Hope clearly was, you have to do a lot of those jokes.
Well, I guess also they had like singers and professionally beautiful women. Radar.
I found the ITV British 100 greatest stand-up comedians list. Have you ever seen this?
Nice. Nope, but I have some thoughts about it. Is this the one where Stuart Lee named his show?
No!
Is this the 51st best stand-up? David, imagine Bob Hope on video on trial. I think it would go a little something like this. Nickelback. More like, I want my Nickelback. I'm
going to tell you something right now. Something's fucking up. Yeah, let's see, like that tab at all.
Bob Hope was an entertainer. He was not a. I think he was an entertainer. He was a song and dance and joke man, and he was a host and hell of a guy. But I don't think anyone really thinks of him as a stand-up comedian. Mr. Steve Mooney, in response to your question.
He's a bag of shit. No, I said it.
But what proof do you have, John? Just because he threatened to leave women behind in a foreign, dangerous country because they wouldn't sleep with him?
Granted, I got that info from... All right, does that work?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Woody Allen would of course be included on this list. All right. So yes, this is
3 hours. Jesus Christ.
We're gonna go through some random ones. You can really tell that some people had some powerful agents.
Welcome to the 100 greatest stand-ups of all time. Updated.
Like a couple of these people
4 hours
have like at this time, like it's just weird.
In the name of laughter.
Like Emo Phillips is there.
Emo Phillips deserves to be there. Emo Phillips is amazing. Yes, he is fantastic.
And the rewards of instant.
Way more than Peter Kay.
So direct.
Oh yeah.
Mind to the audience. There's not a lot of steps in between.
Let's see. Let's just go to a random one.
Get in.
Let's just see who's. Oh yeah, I'd agree.
Dave
with
Allen for sure. Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Yes, he did, Joe Tro.
He's talking to a woman.
Oh geez, Dave.
He actually tells her not to eat of the fruit. And then when she said, which tree can I eat? He said, that one over there. He points it out to her.
Dave Allen was timeless. And, you know, in a political landscape, you know,
Edward.
We're generally doing stuff about, you know, this Packy and this.
Andrew Dice Clay deserves to be on that list. Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh, they
was
get
fucking amazing.
Do you think he deserves to be on the list?
I've never seen him live, but ask Carl Donnelly about him. And Carl Donnelly would say he should be number 1.
Honest and balanced people find that much of our time is spent earning money so we can pay our taxes to keep people like him in a cushy environment. Honest and balanced, honest and balanced. Would it not serve the country better if he was sent to Iraq to face the bombs and bullets our troops have been facing? Yeah, that's what the situation in the Middle East needs. Heavily armed paedophiles. We've not done enough damage to that nation. I'll tell you what, let's get Peter Sutcliffe over there in a tank.
Oh my God. I only just realized how many British comedians are trying to do Russell Brand.
Well, what they're trying to do is Paul Foote.
Oh damn! Well, and continuity. How about that? Because I don't think Paul Foote's ever stuck with an idea this long.
Oh, what are you? Have you ever seen a Paul Foote show?
Oh, I've never seen a full show. I've only seen short sets.
Oh, he'll fucking. Great. Can we just watch Paul Foote? I don't want to watch this. I want to watch Paul Foote do comedy.
Yeah, David, I'd never watched any Russell Brand stand-up before, and even in that 1 second, just looks on his face and the structure of that bit is like, holy shit! There's a big old number of these boys.
Shitload. And who they all should be doing is this. No, not the playback error. I fucking love Paul Foote.
Superstream suggestion. Commentary on the young ones.
Today the show will start with a rant. And the rant comes out of nowhere. Toast! Oh, I fucking love Paul Foote.
I keep meaning to see him, and I keep missing him.
I'm a bit lively. Here's some good points. For what? Good points for who?
I feel like that's a Paul Foote quote.
Yeah. It's so weird.
Oh, that's Russell Brand's accent. Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
Imagine your surname. I think his surname actually is Foote. Are there Young Ones episodes just online?
There must be. I've never watched the Young Ones. Is that Rick? Is that Ricky Boy?
I've never watched it either. I like good comedy.
Oh, Phil Ellis would chop your head off.
Why?
And put it on a pike.
Why?
For him, no one has ever been funnier than Rick Mayall. Rick Mayall is his god.
Rick Mayall is incredibly funny, but I was performed him more in that
Drop Dead Fred.
Yeah, Drop Dead Fred. I always felt was his opus.
It's when Phil talks about that movie, he gets genuinely chagrined.
Why?
It's very sad because he feels like it was sort of the end of Rick's career. It really it was supposed to be something, and then it was nothing, and it hurt him.
It's quite easy, really. All you got to do is match up 6 pictures of famous noses with 6 pictures of famous bogies.
I will say the British have a better word for
Well,
bogey.
it's not true because then you got to say in 10 words what cornflakes mean to you. So I put cornflakes. Cornflakes. Cornflakes, cornflakes, cornflakes.
Who's this?
Cornflakes, cornflakes, cornflakes.
Who's this guy? Who's the guy in the vest? I don't remember him from.
He's got to be the necessary square, right?
I guess.
Oh, what are these punks on about, huh?
You never win, Vivian.
Yeah, the landlord, the square. There you go.
Cornflakes.
Anyway, you'll still never win because nothing interesting ever happens to us.
Stop being so boring, Rick.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? That's very nice. Coming from someone as boring as you.
Look, can you two guys stop hassling each other? I'm getting really bored with it, all right?
Dear me! Poor old Neil's getting bored. The most boring person in the whole world's finally getting
This is a play.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I think a lot of people have a better memory of it than actually is. In the way that I remember Degrassi as being amazing, but it might not be.
Yeah, and it was amazing for the time, and when you were in it, it was great. So that's all that matters. But I don't think I'm going to go back and watch it. I'm not going to go back and watch Bottom either.
I mean, we are right now going to watch some Degrassi Junior High, though.
Well, yeah, it was a perfect show, and everyone should adore it.
Of course it was. Kiss me, Steph. Steph, kiss me. Oh, my God. Oh, fuck off.
Wait, is this the new one?
No, they put all the old episodes.
Oh, shit.
On.
Do you remember we had to, when I was in 7th grade, we had to read Degrassi novels in French. And I read the one about the guy who got Spike pregnant.
You're out of your fucking mind.
What on earth are you thinking? And he was like, he had premarital sex and then had a total breakdown and then took too much acid and came back.
Too much acid at the concert and lost his mind and then never appeared on the show again.
Just fucking insane. Well, in the book, they like follow through after that, like what he does with his life. And it was like, this is very real for a bunch of 12-year-olds to be watching.
Yeah, I'm nuts. Just figuring it out. No, Degrassi is one of the greatest, worst television shows ever. Like it's insane that it is a show, but it's also like it's so weird because they really tried to like a character has AIDS at one point. Oh, it's phenomenal stuff.
Yeah, they went in hard. Like they were not afraid to go after an issue. It was weirdly brave for a terrible show.
Oh my God. Is this what you want? Do you want the dirty blood on you? Totally just giving you misinformation about what AIDS is.
Oh, really? Was it too early in for them to know really what it was made of?
Canadian TV never really reached over here outside of Due South. I mean, it's one of 4 television.
That was an American show, wasn't it?
Due South?
Yeah.
Not even close. It's made by CTV.
Oh, really? I always thought it was an American show. It seemed too good to be Canadian at the time.
Absolutely not. I mean, you need to look back at it, I think.
My So-Called Life was a great show. Yeah.
Is that the one with what's her face?
Claire Danes.
Yeah.
Hello, Kenny Coy.
What happened to My So-Called Life?
Claire Danes?
Yeah.
Or the show?
Well, Claire Danes was on Homeland for like 40 years, even though it didn't make any sense that show lasted past the 2nd or 3rd season.
She was in Igby Goes Down, a very good movie with the younger Kieran Culkin and Ryan Reynolds.
Igby Goes Down was a great trailer and was a pretty good movie.
I really liked the movie, but I haven't watched it since I was a teenager, so it might not stand up. But I really liked it. Jeff Goldblum was great in it.
He is great in it.
Claire Danes was like the dreamboat in it.
Very interesting.
You know what else she was in? Stardust, which is a movie that I can't believe more people don't love.
Stardust is what?
Stardust is based on a Neil Gaiman novel, and it's Claire Danes, the main guy, I can never remember his name. Robert De Niro's in it. Michelle Pfeiffer's in it. It's like this fantasy thing where a guy crosses a wall and goes into an alternate fantasy universe.
Oh, I remember. And this did not do well.
It's fun and silly, and it's a good story. It's fucking great.
It did very badly at the movie theaters.
It did terribly, and it's a fucking great movie. It's just like pure entertainment, great adventure story.
Yeah, it did like better.
It was Daredevil. Fuck yeah, Baldy.
What was Daredevil? What?
Charlie Cox. He was the lead in it, and I forgot that he was Daredevil. Charlie Cox is the lead in Stardust.
It's fine. Like, I mean, my problem with it mainly is that I have some complicated. Let's do it this way. Next time I see Neil Gaiman in the street, I'm gonna knock his goddamn teeth out.
Is this just because he took a flight
Nope.
Okay.
There's something that I can put in the. It's not my story to tell.
Oh, okay.
And we don't have evidence necessarily that did it, but still, he's an old fuck, and I think I can take him in a fight. Is that cake?
It's fucking cake, baby.
What the hell?
Is this banana bread?
Yeah, banana, blueberry, apple,
You are the most wonderful wife in the world. Thank you. Oh, you're wonderful. Thank you. I love you.
Could you mail me some banana bread?
Banana, blueberry, and other things bread, and this thing called barley drink, which is just, it's like just like a warm beverage made of barley. It's very tasty. Okay, I'm gonna write it in the private chat because I have a theory about a thing that I assume went down with Neil Gaiman, and you just say,
ask for a sweater too. Gaiman is a good one. Sure, I'd he didn't do any. He's nothing bad.
Oh, okay.
Bingo.
No way.
No, we don't know if that's true.
Okay, but it's a working theory.
I mean, no. It's more just a joke that I've just taken too far.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not a working theory. It was a theory.
So I came up with that independently of anyone that you may have talked to about it. So I mean, it sounds like a pretty strong theory. In ways that I can't explain without giving away what we're talking about.
Can you put that in the private chat? How you figured it out?
I can try. I've just always had an eye for this kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it too. I can always tell when people have had sex.
Mm-hmm.
It's always really easy, by the way. One of the tricks is you always touch the person you've had sex with his arm.
Oh, that is a fact.
Well, this is exasperating. Diamond Geyser, I would tell you. I got news for you, Diamond. Next time I see you, I will tell. My parent was over 3 weeks and took like 3 bottles of Bugs Fast back to. Oh no!
Oh, he was January 6th for sure, and it wasn't his fault. That was Buckfast.
Look at my profile pic. It's a resounding yes. I don't get. Just you giving a middle finger?
Scientology, need to try Buckfest. I feel like we missed something. There's a lot going on, but Neil Gaiman is a fantastic writer, and I absolutely love his books. Nancy Boys, phenomenal. Stardust is a great book.
I really enjoyed American Gods. The TV show was pay. But
yeah, the TV show was terrible, but the book was fucking incredible.
Book was really good. It was done really fucking well.
The Something at the End of the Lane. I can't remember what that was called, but that was amazing. Nothing's
You
made me
said you
remember
could look at
childhood.
someone and tell if they fuck. LOL. Oh
yeah,
buddy.
for sure. Oh, gotcha.
We both know you do.
Ocean at the End of the Lane. Thank you very much, David. Alex, I'm going to be looking at my bookshelf tomorrow, and we're going to pick something. I got a lot of books that I want to read, and I want to find something that might suit enough people that it works out. If not, I'll just take a hard line and we'll do what we can.
Just
That
do
sounds
fucking
absolutely
50
right.
Shades of Grey, you fuck.
Right now, I'm leaning towards the sellout.
You're selling out if you're not doing 50 Shades of Grey. You should. If you're doing
I
a
haven't
stream
read it,
book
and
club, you can't do a good book. Yeah, you got to do like a fun, weird, interesting book for conversation. Communist Manifesto, also a great suggestion. Also a very short book.
Yeah, but if we're doing book club, I don't have to do it live on stream. And if I do, if people aren't interested, then go fuck themselves. I'd
No, I
rather
think
read
you're
something
wrong.
good. I don't want to waste my fucking time.
Yeah, but I think it's funnier if you make everyone in the book club read 50 Shades of Grey.
I don't think that's funny at all. I'll just be mad. I'll just be fucking furious reading it. I get no joy out of that garbage thing. It's very rare that I see something that's so bad that I enjoy it. I've tried to read the Bible like 5 times. The closest I got was the Johnny Cash audio book version of the New Testament.
When a man comes around, that man, Judas. Man, it's weird that verses didn't take off. Usually, this boner I got from reading is hilarious. Yo, Christian Street. Yeah. I'll gain some weight and we can do that. Yeah, exactly. I'll go back to being this guy. He was so Christian.
You know what I like about Twilight? It's both too Christian and anti-Christian at the same time. From what I hear from people who complained about Twilight.
I don't want to start my own book club.
Can you stop doing that in the StreamYard one? Because it keeps showing up on all my streams and it's very strange.
No, I can't.
Just do it in OBS. It's right there.
No. I mean, it's literally right over here. It will just be Mr. Nice. What? I've already read that book, and it's not very good. Yeah, describe to me that loaf, you fuck.
Yeah, I read that a long time ago. Mr. Nice was entertaining. It's delicious. It's moist with a crisp outer edge. It's banana bread with blueberries in it. It's everything you want it to be. Welcome to the mountains.
Oh God, can you imagine a book club that made everyone read Mein Kampf? I mean, someone definitely has done that. Please don't say moist. Oh, don't be one of those people. It's a wonderful world and it describes cake excellently.
Mm-hmm.
We will get through that book like Anne Rice at a light. Such a weird literary joke. Watching both streams for the view count. Hope that works. Me too.
Little Fox, you're a gem. Thank you so much.
Moist. Why not? It's just one of those people who doesn't like that word.
A lot of people hate that word. I just hate that band. Oh,
not me.
Hell yeah, she's a great baker. You like the band Moist?
Yeah, that's right.
Ridiculous. That's the craziest thing you've said.
I mean, I 100% don't. I don't like any band with a long-haired lead singer, but I need to see the hair. A lot of people, I excuse it. There's just certain people with long hair where I go, you're doing this for the fucking chicks, and I don't care for that.
Oh, I haven't seen any banned words. Noted. So
Roger
on Pearl Jam. I feel like you spent a lot of time on as a Pearl Jam fan.
Me? Almost none. They have one good album. That's right. The rest of them are shit. 100%. Also, it's a certain length of
Riot Act, very good. Yield, very good. The rest are pretty much garbage.
I don't find that Pearl Jam has any soul whatsoever. Also, I really dislike the saccharine tone Eddie Vedder approaches the word. Oh, you know, everything is a sacrifice. Fuck you, Eddie.
Yeah, he's kind of a loser. Hey, the Senators won.
Oh, that's good. I like when the Senators win. I like when the Senators every couple of years just really go for a run in the playoffs. It's always fun for me.
Who is your patron saint? Alfred something? Something Erickson?
Daniel Alfredson?
Maybe. Was that the guy?
Yeah, it was the player. He played forever.
That's right. Yeah. I like that guy. Seemed like a real stand-up dude.
Yeah,
Seemed like an Ottawa Trevor Linden.
Yeah, reasonably sized house. Definitely cheated on his wife, but everyone does. It's so funny. Who is that fucking the Ottawa goalie who ended up playing in Russia?
I do not know. Ray Emery?
Was it Ray Emery? I think it was Ray Emery. Did he die?
Was a sweet ball, dude.
Did Ray Emery died?
What? When?
2018.
That's awfully young. What the fuck did he die from? Russian bullets?
He drowned.
Oh. That's no fun.
Well, Ray Emery was a noted fan of the old Nuo's beers. He died in misadventure. 2000. Yeah, he had a bunch of different drinking and driving problems in Ottawa. Like, he was noted for showing up at bars super late in Ottawa, banging on the door, demanding they let him in, getting super coked up. Like, he liked to party.
Oh, okay. That's a shame. Sounds like a real piece of shit.
In 2008, 2009, playing for the Atlant Moscow Oblast.
I can't believe I guessed right.
There's a good fucking pull. Was he a Swede? He was not a Swede.
No, not Ray Emery. But Daniel Alfredson was a Swede.
Yeah, Ray Emery. And you don't see this coming for a hockey player. Black guy.
Talented goalkeeper, real good.
Very, very fucking talented goalkeeper. Just a big fan of the party. But you know what? I don't besmirch him. And I like hockey is a sport where I love a nice out of control player.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
I think I like it more on the ice than off the ice. There's some sports where I like off the ice antics. I like me and Allen Iverson, but there's something about the hockey guys where they're so violent inherently that I don't like when that spills out into the world. It's like UFC fighters. I want them to keep it in the sport.
Do all Canadians have lumberjack shirts? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
100%. Yeah, that's how. What are you going to wear for when you chop down wood?
Yeah, an accountant shirt.
Yeah, what are you going to just fucking suck a bunch
suspenders?
Just be a piss sucker?
What are you, some kind of piss sucker? One of my favorite moments in Deadwood, tit liquor.
Oh my god, when it's so fucking good.
So funny. Tit liquor.
I do. That show's good.
It is a borderline perfect show.
The amount of the use of the C word is phenomenal in that loopy fucking cunt.
It's so good. Last time I watched it through, I was actually getting like angry that the only thing that I heard about it when it was on TV was how many swears that were in it. So I was like, this is a beautiful show with perfect performances and Shakespearean characters.
Oh my god, the Ian McShane in it is fucking the best part of anything ever. Just bags of shit to hold.
Just fucking perfect. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Baldy, basically.
I do not remember Trunchbull calling a kid a piss worm. Oh, that's awesome.
I like that very much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have what he's having.
Hey, which is piss, you worm.
Man, I'm excited to play. I hope Vice City works. Oh, I'm so excited to play it.
I believe in your Vice City dreams. Actually, that sounds right. What was the Carolyn Clean? She's the best character in Matilda. Classic clean take.
I would always think. I think Carolyn Clean would go in for more of Matilda's family. I love, by the way, this is a very UK thing, by the way, is that they immediately just go. They just remind you that Ian McShane played a fucking an antique seller who solved mysteries, which is a show I wish I made up. Like I wished that I made up. That's what it's about.
Yeah, it's their take on Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, but of course it's Britain, so they did it really wrong.
Yeah, of course. And then it turns out that they wasted a brilliant talent, which is a very British thing to do as well.
I mean, am I about to just put on an Al Swearingen best of? Let's see if this works. By the way, if you search Al Swearingen, it just says Al Swearingen, American Pimp.
Oh, really? I mean, he was. To be fair.
I still haven't watched the new movie.
It's good. It doesn't give you the closure that you want, but it's good.
Oh, fuck. Yes, let's do some fucking swearing.
Oh, God, he hurts some feelings.
What a type you must consort with, that you not fear beating for such an insult.
Your kill, sir?
Who?
The animal.
Oh, no, fuck, no, I'm a fucking terrible shot. Work better closer in.
Sheriff, about his duty
to
the camp. Huh? Luck trouble didn't jump out earlier, huh, Bullet? Might have found you mid-thrust at other business.
Oh, this fucking scene is amazing.
What is it? Taken by a vision? You would not want to be staring like that at me.
Believe me, even now, in the forest, the blade would be between my teeth. Me and you making our way stealthily forward. You don't want to interfere with me.
You think I'm scared of you?
Sure you are. If I take a knife to you, you'll be scared worse than a long time dying. If I'd been aimed at, of course. Dozens of authors would need be.
I still think the best line in this fucking entire thing is when Widow Garrett says to Al Swearingen, please stop swearing. Would you like some tea? And he goes, I like that fucking Darjeeling. Oh.
I mean, just listen to the cadence of it. The fucking rhythms of this script are beautiful.
By the way, they could never memorize lines because the guy, whoever it was, so taken by the vision of his American's God's role at the moment. Yeah. It was basic. God, it was so shit. Fuck, it was so bad. I just remembered how bad it was.
You know, the worst part about American Gods for me isn't even how bad everyone else is. It's that he is so perfect for Wednesday that it's such a shit. It's such a
And he
waste.
does a great job, but the goddamn did they structure the show stupidly. First of all, the idea of trying to keep the whole like, who could he be? Everyone knows who he is. Like, it's just, yeah, they just did a bunch of, like, also where they end that season where you're like, you end it there? That's so stupid.
You got to the end of the season. We watched the first episode and just turned it off, and that was a wrap. And then I tried to watch when I saw that Orlando Jones was in it because I like him. And then I watched his first scene as Anansi, and I was like, "This is bad. I like Orlando Jones, and this is bad."
Yeah, and how they do Anansi doesn't really work. Like, it's just a shame. It's all around. You're just kind of annoyed.
Yeah, it was so poor. What a fucking waste. I'm pretty curious about the Stardust audiobook. Apparently, that's incredible.
I'm also very curious. Like, yeah.
Sorry, Sandman, not the Stardust, the Sandman one.
Well, because they're making a Sandman show.
Oh yeah, they just started they released the cast a few months ago, didn't they?
Yeah.
Neil Gaiman's really involved. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good.
I mean, Good Omens was an absolute treat.
That was a delight. I watched that twice.
Oh, I haven't watched it a second time. I really enjoyed it.
I'm not a huge David Tennant fan, but I really like him with Michael Sheen.
I mean, why am I the only one who likes David Tennant? I think he's fucking great. I think he's so fucking fun all of the fucking time.
For some reason he just doesn't do it for me in anything else. But it's like I have this thing
you
with
didn't like him in Doctor Who? He was so good in Doctor Who.
I haven't watched Doctor Who since it was 60s reruns on PBS. So
I mean, you probably did the right thing.
But like him and Michael Sheen have the same thing that I have with who's the guy that does it with Steve Coogan, like on The Trip and stuff like that. Rob Brydon I don't particularly like, but when he's on with Steve Coogan, fucking love him.
I mean, I loved the first Trip, and I was kind of like, can we not do this again? Like, why do we need to do, like, don't be Americans, you're Brits.
Yeah, I mean, I get the idea that you want to hang out with your friend, though. It seemed like they just wanted to take a trip together and make a show, which is like, that's the Adam Sandler psychology, and I get it.
You know, I've heard they hate each other.
That would be great. That would be so fun.
So true. And in that shit, oh my God, the shit Will Ferrell movie? I forgot that movie existed.
God, I tried to watch it because I love John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell so much, and it's unwatchable. It really is as bad as they said it was.
So, by the way, for those you don't know, Rob, just the Roger Stone being involved in the Trump thing, I've just been waiting for him to get brought into the court because his lobby group, and he owns the phrase "Stop the Steal." Like, he owned a charity named Stop the Steal. And he owned it from 2016. Like, this was a whole thing that he had planned since 2016. It's so fucking fascinating.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess, yeah, Trump was talking about that in the first election with Hillary. If we lose, then it was stolen. So
yeah, no, it wasn't.
So what's he getting? What's he getting brought up on?
They don't know yet, but he just keeps appearing in court filings. So they're like,
nice.
Can you not flash that up when I'm talking? I'm fine with someone else. If someone grabs that, it looks really fucking bad. Yeah, so it looks like he's getting fuked. Oh,
that would be fucking if Giuliani and everyone that's getting sued by Dominion Services and Roger Stone and everybody either goes to jail or just becomes like so bankrupt that there's no coming back from it. I can't think of many things that would make me happier.
Yeah, Chris, the one who can't sweat. Wait, what?
Oh, that was a thing that I claimed in the speed round today.
Like Prince Andrew?
Just like Prince Andrew. Can't sweat unless I'm having sex with teenagers.
Oh,
Clip
yeah.
it.
That's when you put up the nonce thing. Paul Taylor just raided you, baby.
Oh, Polly, where's the raid alert? Where's this business?
I got it.
Hello.
Oh,
welcome, everybody. What's going on?
Chris, you managed the stream for 2 seconds. I'm going to walk away and pee. Welcome, Raiders!
Welcome. How's it going?
Fucking follow.
John would really like it if you followed my channel. Welcome. We're in the mountains. Thank you so much for coming. It's beautiful here. Take a load off. John and I are talking about Roger Stone. It's a little more tense. But before that, we were talking about how Rob Brydon and Steve Coogan bring out the best in each other. So everything's fine. Alley fan, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, that's why. There we go. That's the ticket. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Mystifers. It's a pleasure to have you. Come on board. What was everyone doing on Paul's stream?
I will fight you, John. Oh no, I want this one. No, I want this one.
Haysta, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Mystifers. It's a delight to have you.
Fucking follow Chris.
Stretch. Ooh, Paul, how you doing, buddy? What have you been up to? What was your stream? Que pasa? Paula Taylor is so funny. If you're following me or John and you're not following Paul, follow Paul. He's amazing. Such a hilarious comedian. And I assume whatever he's doing on Twitch will be fantastic. I haven't been able to catch him yet, but he's just so goddamn funny that whatever it is, it's fantastic. I'm good, man. It's just poking about. Picking about, whatever verb you so choose, Paul. I believe in you. Paul did the best set on Chops Comedy Online. I don't doubt it. Paul is absolutely hilarious. There is no question. I remember doing a show in a basement of a South London arcade where he did his double act, and I cried laughing. And they were just working out new stuff. It was fucking hilarious. I'm a big Who head. Dicking about? Yes. Yes. Dickin'. Great on Harry's Club Night as well. I'm sure he was. I didn't actually see that one. I'll have to check it out. I missed a lot of the Harry's Club Night stuff. I do not watch British television, and I should. I don't know why I don't do it. That was the Phantom stretch. No Hastings. Hastings is gone. It's all bets now, baby. What's going on, guys? We're an hour and a half in to the stream. We do this every night at 10 p.m. We talk about all kinds of things. So far, we've watched the Bob Hope Christmas special. We talked about Roger Stone. Team Bets, baby. Welcome to the team. Yeah, Bob Hope Christmas special. We talked about Vietnam briefly. Roger Stone just now. We were talking about the pros and cons of David Tennant. I'm not a huge fan unless he's with Michael Sheen. John is Tennant till he dies. We talked about the brilliance and possible shitbagginess of Neil Gaiman. All kinds of fun stuff. We're all over the shop. Do you want to come on, Paul? We'd love to have you. If you want to jump on, we can send you the link. Fans of Trip to watch Gone Fishing. Gone Fishing, absolutely fantastic stuff as well. Who's my favorite Doctor Who? I was saying earlier, because I am Canadian, excuse me, I haven't watched David Who since, or Dr. David Who. You know David Who? You know the doctor's first name? You go to bed, Paul. Anytime, buddy. You're always welcome. I haven't watched Doctor Who since it was 1960s reruns on PBS back home. So I do not have a dog in this fight. John Hurt was hands down the best Doctor, says Little Fox. Well, Paul, have a great night, buddy. Take care. What were you guys doing on your stream? What's Paul been up to? Possible Neil Gaiman shitbaggery. Well, it's just theories that we're working on, and they're so theoretical that we didn't want to name them. We just sort of talked about them in the private chat, which we're wont to do, which I think makes us bad streamers, but
I don't care.
What? Just
sorry.
Look at this cool high boy.
I thought I was gonna fucking pass out. I was like desperate for some fucking protein. I just ate a bunch of roast beef in front of my fridge.
Get it in, buddy.
So much better. Holy shit. That was so weird. I literally was looking at the clock being like, I don't know if I'm going to make it.
Paul's 79. That's exactly what I expect of Paul's stream.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Not a bunch of fucking zany fucking nonsense.
He's just fantastic. I fucking love that guy. Him, Pat Cahill, all these comics that I don't think would have made it in Canada because Canadians are bullies. That's one thing that I got to give to the UK scene is it really fosters people that are trying to do something silly and fun.
I would literally beat the shit out of him. He played the War Doctor because that one guy wouldn't come back as a
Paul, I don't know what that means, but it makes me laugh. I like that very much.
I want this so badly.
That's great. I can't wait to watch. What time do you stream normally? When are you on?
Yeah, tell us, Paul.
Yeah, I want to know.
Oh, do you want to come on our stream right now?
Oh, Simon Lomas. Simon Lomas is fucking hilarious. I invited Paul, but he said he's going to bed. He's a sleepy boy.
What a fool. What a fucking loser. Better see Paul Stone 2 before the head of Twitch shuts it down.
8 p.m. on a Tuesday. Noted. Absolutely noted. I will check that out.
Not me.
Hasta is from Hastings. Ooh. Good night, Paul.
Night, Paul.
Bye.
You fuck.
Say hi to your wonderful lady.
See you, Paul.
Oh, John, you got canceled.
Aw, shoot.
David, Simon Lomas is absolutely fantastic, and I'm really glad that it translates to Zoom shows because so much of his act is about his presence.
It's so fucking goofy and fun. God,
it's
fun.
so funny.
Oh,
sorry.
I had one of those days where I'd say, you ever just sort of like your rhythm got all thrown off? It was a good day, but I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna end up doing exercise at like 10 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, I get that. I absolutely get that. I was like that the other day. Today I managed to stay on, but I started to sort of like collapse near the end of verses, and this has really brought me back up. I've got my energy again. I feel good.
I had to do a bunch of test streams to see if I could get Grand Theft Auto working. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, no, I did. I spent a bunch of time trying to figure out this green screen business, this mother right here, and did the crossword in the afternoon, then did verses, then did the extra episode, rested for half an hour, watched Tony Law and Tim Minchin, and then came on here. I feel much better now. This is the best. This is the best I've felt since the crossword.
I remember Tim Minchin saying to me, "Don't move to America, you'll fail, or it's really hard there. They don't respect us comedians." And I was like, "You consider what you did." Like it didn't seem like you struggled in America, man. Like,
yeah,
you wrote so many musicals.
Yeah, but I guess was he hoping to be an actor?
No, they canceled. He was writing a Pixar film that he had spent like years on.
Okay.
And they canceled it at a certain point. Gotten said he'd only do one season, so
Are they still talking about Doctor Who?
They are still talking about his movie got pulled though. There it is.
Okay, yeah. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Hi burn away. I'm not sure how
Josh
that is.
Comedy. Please don't tell
Welcome
people
to the Mystifer.
Fucking follow you. It's bad enough when you say to people who fucking raid you. I do what I please.
Hi burn away. We did just the New York Times crossword. Just nice, simple, straight down the line New York Times crossword.
Even though you disagree with them editorially?
Even though I disagree with them editorially largely, they do a hell of a crossword. I get my news from the Post. I get my crossword from the Times.
Did you see all the articles about how fucking
It's never good for Raiders. It's never good when Carolyn Clean agrees with you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Claire Folks, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to
Thank you, Claire Folks. You're a Mr. for now. See, she fucking followed. They fucking followed. What was I gonna say? Something brilliant, no doubt. I can't fucking remember what it was. Oh, my brain is so fucked.
Is Carolyn still a mod on your channel?
Is she? I think she is.
She TO'd Baldy. Maybe that was yesterday though.
No,
oh, we got a couple Irish people on. I've got an Irish passport. My mom's from Dublin. That's how I'm over here. That's right, baby. I can live in the UK and the EU and Canada. Pow, 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 pow. White paradise. Pow, 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 pow.
Alex Watson banned Josh Hastings comedy? What in the hell? What did Josh Hastings? Well,
I did work in Cork HMV. Do you guys want to hear about it? I got
you should. You should absolutely work. Whereabouts in Dublin is your mom from? Oh, this is getting so goddamn Irish now.
I can never remember, but it was from a part of town where people were not expected to ever leave because it was very poor and dangerous. I don't know if that narrows it down. In like the 50s, it was a very poor, dangerous part of town. I assume it's gentrified now.
I want to know what. I'm just gonna do this.
Ballymun. Thank you very much, Ali.
No way, you got it?
Yeah, Ali Fan guessed it.
Oh, that's fun. I didn't think Ballymun's one. I thought Tala was the really bad part of Dublin.
I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure it was Ballymun that my mom was from.
Newsflash. Neither do I.
Hiberno-Way, you just missed me. I was there in 2003, so very close. Secondary education, loving it.
What is the secondary?
Any Coolio reference is very welcome on this stream. Thank you very much.
Certainly is. Where is Coolio these days?
I think he wrote a cookbook.
No, he didn't.
I think he wrote a cookbook. I think that's what Coolio's up to right now.
Coolio. I mean, I hope so. Like he's a one-hit wonder with great hair.
Yeah, he also, I mean, he had some real like hip hop hits, like Fantastic Voyage was a big hit. He did a version of Mrs. Jones that was pretty good. But like widely, he had one hit that lasted him. He's still got to be getting rich off Gangsta's Paradise. Alifan, is Ballymun still dangerous? Sorry?
Coolio was denied entry into Singapore upon landing at Shanghai International Airport. Singapore's Immigration and Checkpoints Control Authority declined to comment on the reason for the denial, citing reasons of confidentiality. Coolio has been traveling from Beijing to Singapore to perform at a Formula One concert event. Interesting. I don't see the cookbook anywhere, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
I could have sworn he did a cookbook.
Oh, that would be great.
I know who else. Questlove did a cookbook. Snoop Dogg's got a cookbook.
I mean, he has a cooking show called Cooking with Coolio.
That might be it. That might be the one.
It's from 2008.
Has it been that long since I've heard news of Coolio? What kind of world are we living in?
That's an awesome airport. I knew someone was going to say this, by the way. I knew it's the one with the swimming pool. It's the adult airport with the fucking swimming pool.
What?
It has a swimming pool that you can so you can have a quick dip, take a shower in between your flights. It's absolutely wonderful feature.
How big is this swimming pool? It sounds like it would just be rammed.
It's an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and it's Singapore,
Amazing.
so no, because not everyone is connecting. It's only for connecting flights and stuff like that. Yeah.
I would have thought that most people were connecting to Australia. I didn't know Singapore was such a destination.
What's a giant business hub of that part of the world, you xenophobic fuck?
I prefer ignorant.
You would.
Yeah.
Typical Irish.
Dublin's not dangerous on a global scale, but there's some gang violence in the Northeast. Mostly drug related. Oh, okay, good to know. Thank you, Hiberno-Way.
My name is Artis Leon Ivy Jr. I am Coolio with the flow. I'm a Grammy Award winning artist. Well, I'm no joke in the kitchen.
You are, I am.
I'm no joke. I don't play around. I'm the ghetto gourmet, baby. My cookie sauce called.
Oh, this woman is a nightmare.
I mean, I don't know what this show seems so weird. Can we please watch the Ainsley Harriet clip? Can you whisper the clip you want or send it to me in Discord? And absolutely we can. Decarb, it's been a long old pando, hasn't it?
Minute, hour after hour. I used to know every word to that song.
Hour after hour.
Something look what's going on in the kitchen, but I don't know what's cooking. He sure as hell does now.
What?
Bedtime, Alifan, pleasure. Good to meet you. I'm glad that Dublin is safer than it once was. Have a good night.
Yeah, we're all happy about that.
Say I got to learn what nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they reach me?
Oh, what in the fuck is this? All right, this comes to us from our own very own moderator, Alex Watson. Night, Alifan!
Whoop, whoop.
I mean, I'm already confused by this clip, and this is how it starts. Just a very confused old.
That is juxtaposition.
Here, who's going to do a treat dish for you? He's going to cook you a lovely treat in your very own kitchen. Here he is.
Why, hello, Jill.
Oh, wait, is that the whole thing?
Wait, what?
That woman is so old and frightened.
What you see?
Oh,
why are they sitting so close to her?
Yeah, why are they sitting so close? That's a great. Shut up! Also, I definitely got confused on who Ainsley Harriet's Ainsley
But you
Harriet
see, the
is.
thing is, not everybody will be with their children this month.
Okay.
Mother's Day, because some
exactly.
people may be celebrating miles apart, and this is the point in the program where we're going to come into somebody's living room. Could it be you? Could it be you?
I
Well, it's
always felt that
actually
these two were the
you,
worst version
Jill
of the
Hatton.
other two.
Jill Hatton in Cheshire.
I don't know who these two are.
3 children with your mother. Yes, Jill, you and your granddad there. That's who we're talking about. Wake her up. Jill Hatton, hello.
I love how just dead this woman is.
I pray she has dementia. I would love so much if they were like, why did you say, yeah.
Oh, is that Eamon Holmes? Oh shit, okay.
Fellas, Eamon Holmes. Who's Eamon? I like how do you know who Eamon Holmes is, Chris?
I do. Guess from when and where?
No.
It was from when I was working at the HMV in Cork.
No! That's pretty sick, though.
Yeah, what is it with this woman? I like to think that she knows exactly what is going on, but just will not dignify this with a response.
I mean, let's find out together. I'm not. My curiosity is now piqued. Oh, stop it! Fuck! I don't know why YouTube's doing that, but I don't care for it. I'm upset.
It's not Ian Holmes, it's Eamon Holmes, D-Carp. But thank you. I would be very lucky to have condomless sex with Eamon Holmes.
Yeah, wouldn't we all? Because you're a boomer. No, you are.
That's Alison Hammond. She was famous for being on Big Brother. She once shouted at me when I worked in Thornton's because we didn't have a particular flavor of toffee in stock. She was vexed.
That sounds about right.
That's a pretty good story. I like that very much.
At secondary education. You the one who shut down the Thorntons last week? Check out the
David.
Coolio. I mean, Clip seemed to not be cooperating on things. How are you doing for energy? I was expecting you were going to tap out at the 90-minute mark, and we've rocketed past that.
I think that banana bread really sort of kicked me into gear, but I think we'll probably call it at about 2 hours. Give it another 15. Watch a Coolio clip.
Go watch a Coolio clip, and then I'm going to play some fucking Vice City. Baby.
How did it work for people jumping back to your stream yesterday after the whoever we rated?
It was all right.
Yeah.
It's the weird thing of I keep getting fucking busy after the stream. Things keep being put there.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Yo, thank you, CJ. I don't know why this fucking browser keeps fucking just being on Oslo.
Yeah, David, it makes a big difference when a wonderful woman brings you banana bread and a barley drink. You know, it just.
What the fuck is barley drink?
All right, it's like a hot drink, like a dried mix that you would do like with cocoa or something, but I guess it's made out of barley, and it's delicious.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good. But now, back to mountain drinking.
Is this?
Excuse me.
Oh. Is this what you want us to watch?
If it's what he sent, I assume.
Yeah, it's all for some reason. Something I've done to my computer, possibly.
I might be able to do it. Send it over to me.
Yeah, David Hoare, send it to him. Michael Barrymore singing Coolio. All right. Well. Just type in Michael Barrymore singing Coolio into YouTube. Chris, do it. Chris.
Hello. Are you? Is it Ainsley Harriet?
Eamon Holmes.
Barrymore Coolio. Featuring Remission. See you when you get there. Coolio cover. All right. Pause. Oh, whatever this is real bad.
It looks pretty bad. Hang on, man.
David, is it the one with a choir in it?
Yeah, David, is it that one? Hello.
Oh, baby. Brave tab. Thank you. Share. Yes, with the choir.
Just need to remind Alex Watson.
Oh shit! I forgot to click share audio.
There we go.
Well, gosh darn it. Stop screen share. Sorry, everyone watching. We're just a couple of guys in our 30s trying to figure out how to use the internet.
What happened to you? It's fine. I also just timed out our mod, so that may.
Okay. So if you bring my screen share in.
Yeah. Hang on.
Then we can watch this Michael Barrymore business.
I just need to see. Did that work? Did I make her the mod again?
This is just think of us as a couple dads with a new remote control.
A couple of fellows trying to figure it out. You bully me, I bully you, Watson. That's how that works. Come to my yard, I come to your yard, my friend. Oh yeah, let's watch some Michael Barrymore.
Okay, we're ready.
Honky.
Look at this guy. And play.
Please welcome Remission.
Did you hear that?
Okay,
yeah. Good. Should I turn it down?
No, it's good. Just make it wide, big screen.
I'll see you when you get there.
Is that better? No, it didn't do it.
If you ever get there, see you when you get there.
We've been around to places, found interesting faces, whether young or old, no one left out in the cold.
What
Took a
the
long look
fuck,
around
Michael
in places
Barrymore?
of renown. No one would wear a frown.
This is a nightmare.
Got on down,
Did he
sang
die
a
in a
song, or
swimming
played
pool?
along. The people that we meet came right up on
I
the
think he
street.
killed someone in a
The
swimming
song
pool,
and the
wasn't
dance,
it?
Yeah,
we
what
gave
happened with
everyone a
Michael
chance.
Barrymore?
Yeah, we gave everyone a chance.
Oh my god.
I'll see you when you get there.
Speaking of Brendan,
If you ever get there,
I have seen this before.
when you get there.
what
This
is
is-
this? No, a guy died in this pool.
I'll see
Oh, okay. But did he kill that guy? Be honest, Highburn away.
And wasn't there some bum stuff?
See you when you get there.
A
Man was found fucked to death.
We'll see you when you
Yeah,
get
there-
there.
that's what I
Meet you
remember.
when you get there. We really care.
Secondary
This
and
week?
want to
Oh, yeah, someone was
share
arrested.
some
That's right.
time with you. We'll meet you and greet you.
For
We don't
this,
wanna
for his
compete.
death, for the
We're
death.
like a team.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Sometimes
Michael
a dream
Barrymore. Someone
come
else got
true.
arrested.
Everybody
This
gets
guy,
a chance to
scot
do
free.
what they really
Didn't do
want
it.
to
Not a
do.
killer.
Did they dust his
what
penis
they
for?
really want to do.
Yeah,
Who thought that this was a good idea?
It's yeah. Ted, you ever seen Brendan do his bit about child death?
No.
See you when you get there.
This one's full and drowned.
See you when you get there.
What I want is a like open the YouTube clip. I don't think there's a way to do that.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Are you just enjoying his dancing too much?
No, the volume is just a little too high on my computer. What were you saying?
What is this?
I don't know. And what is this show? Why are they watching it? Yeah, Joe Trope, we covered a lot of ground.
This has been a stream.
What show is this from? Why did they do this?
No, it's when they were actually trying to stop the BBC from existing, and so they just were doing. You know that end of 30 Rock where he's literally trying to figure. He's trying to figure out how to just get it canceled.
Mm-hmm.
On Thursday night, it's just a homonym. No, the other one. Oh, so fucking glorious.
Oh, they gave him a solo? This dude can't sing. Are they really enjoying this?
Britain loves bad television, doesn't it? Yeah, it's so fucking hard.
Yeah, this is very much accidental partridge.
We'll see you after this intermission. See you in a couple of minutes. Thank you.
All right, that was a nightmare.
Oh, that was a living hell.
I can't believe that was on television. I mean, the British really will just kind of put anything on sometimes,
They really
you know?
will put anything on television. I mean, now watch Brendan's bit. What's it called? Where, like, is it online somewhere?
The majority of Wikipedia is the pool guy. That's very funny. Earnest and bad? That's all you had to say. Welcome to British television.
I found...
John, you were on QI?
Never once.
Okay, Alex said except for John on QI. Maybe that's they'll put anything on television except us.
Yes, no, I met John Lloyd, and John Lloyd was very nice to me, but for some reason I still can't get on QI. I mean, it's probably because he has nothing to do with the booking of that television show. In fact, that's probably definitely what it is, because he has nothing to do with the booking of that television show. I can't find the Brendan Burns bit in video, but I've somehow... I mean, I think he is about to do I think this was recorded in Chicago, and I think he's about to do a bit about Michael Barrymore to Americans, which, let's all be honest, is a real Brendan Burns move.
I'll leave you with this.
Oh, I got it.
Place to go.
Oh, I did search to death.
Oh, I did Brendan on Barrymore.
Michael.
It's only audio. But yeah, Brendan Burns, Michael Barrymore.
Brendan on Barrymore?
Yeah, that's the name of the video. It's taken from the Thinking Man's Idiot CD.
Pretty much this year, I've spent. Pretty much this year, I've spent.
Oh no!
Oh, do you? It's at the Fringe. It's in Scotland. Oh, is it the Chortles Fast Fringe one?
I'll tell you what bothered me about Barrymore, and when during that whole scandal, and he,
Oh yeah! Come on, fucking, let's go, Chortle. Let's go. Oh, your mother fucking eats pee.
Here, I got it.
We're so close now.
Share audio. Brave tab. This guy right now.
Remove. Add stream.
Oh baby.
Make it big.
Oh yeah, I got to. Up big. Play. Is it playing? Why won't it play?
I can hear it too.
I'm not really previewing a bit from this year's show. I just like to bench a routine that I wasn't allowed to do on my upcoming DVD due to libel laws. Now,
look at that posture.
that's true, sir. Because what I've spent, I owe a lot to Edinburgh and the good comedy faithful, and effectively it's afforded me this year to travel around the world, largely letting people know who Michael Barrymore is, and in the way that you'd like me to as well. Because what bothered me about the whole Barrymore scandal, ladies and gentlemen, was that he led with self-pity. You know what I mean? It was too immediate. No accountability. Just, I'm suffering so much. Oh, the media's picking on me. Oh, it's not. And I don't. There's a man face down in your pool. Arse raped to death. To death, madam. That's so much arse rape. That's got to be at least 12 hours of consolidated arse rapery. I'm almost impressed.
Hey, sometimes switches. Weird timing.
It's for the. Do you have the ability to mute John? That's why I gave you another timeout. And it's a fun bit.
If I killed a man with cock, I'd have t-shirts made.
You get to stay in the fold there, Alex, right there.
Because look, it's still his party. That's all I'm saying, is just a little bit of humility. Because you know what, sir? If bad things happen in this room tonight while I was up here, I'd feel bad. You know, if he all of a sudden got up and started gut fucking you in the cunt
What?
I won't lie, I'd probably figure out what that was and try and have a go. I can see some older couples going, I thought I knew every way to fuck. And honey, tonight I'm gut fucking you in the cunt But it's his party! Sir, like,
I love watching Brendan just lose a crowd.
Oh yeah. What's crazy is he gets them back, and you're like, sometimes you're just like, I think he just willed that into happening.
He's very charming.
Oh my god.
Barbecues are the stuff of legend. And Gary, during my barbecues, if you are a guest in my home, you are king of
He's a
my
very
castle.
good cook.
And during my
Holy
barbecues,
shit.
Gary, if you wanted to use
It's one of those. Oh, I think Joe posted the wrong thing.
don't get any of my 10-year-old to wear fucking golden gazza, right? Slip, slop, slap, tidy up, we're done. Right, Gary. Mate. Tiger. I'm thinking, if I'm standing at the bar and someone comes to me and says, Brendan, there's some ass raping to death going on. I'm thinking the bell peppers are going to have to tend to themselves.
Decarb.
I'm going to have to step in and go, Gary, Ixnay on the ass raper. To death, Gary! To death! You're right. We stop at ass rape to unconscious. Just, oh, this one's out. To death! Gary! To death! You're right. We stop at ass rape to torn. Just, oh, this one's broken. And there's a Barrymore buttfuck party. There's so much ass to rape.
I can't. I feel so bad for the people that rated from Paul's channel because there couldn't be a more different act.
Oh my god.
To death! You're right. We stop at ass rape to listless. Just, oh, this one's dizzy.
It's interesting. People always talk about that bit as being seminal, and I sort of never got it because I thought I'm like, do I not know? Because I just don't think I have the significance of knowing who Michael Barrymore is.
Yeah, maybe. And there's, I mean, the way it's a great use of repetition to death. He really hits that note, but it's not what I was hoping for. So my kids, that was Steve Irvin.
Well, that's sweet. All right, sweet. My friend is coming to hang out, but he's not coming till 6:30. So I've got over an hour of uninterrupted Vice City play to come up.
Oh,
we didn't get to the blog again today. We'll have to do it tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Oh well, I mean, what I love about it is there's always time. We'll never think, oh no.
I want to have time to play
blog.
Vice City. I want to get at least an hour in a Vice City. So let's go. The dance stream was a good time. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, I'm not wearing a hat. I can't do the dance stream thing. Now let me do it this. All right, let's get the pipes out.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna raid someone. And then
read from the blog. Tomorrow we will do uninterrupted blog reading.
Yeah, we'll see. There might be some interruptions. One never knows.
Raid hands.
Hands sounds good.
I'm gonna make this big again for the subscriber alerts. It's full size.
Hey, look at that cup. We're gonna raid Hangs with Hands now. She's fantastic. John will be back in a few minutes playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City, so check that out afterwards. But since we gotta go somewhere, we can't go to John because we're tied together. We're gonna hit up Hangs with Hands. She's fantastic.
John is playing GTA Vice City.
No.
Something about Stardust. Something. I'm gonna punch Neil Gaiman. F Neil Gaiman. F Neil Gaiman.
John wants to punch Neil Gaiman. That's it. John wants to punch Neil Gaiman.
Please book Josh Hastings for your comedy needs. Ass rape? No, not ass rape.
No, Alex.
Yeah, till death.
Okay, so we're gonna raid. John wants to punch Neil Gaiman.
We really, Alex has really changed. She came to stream modding a bright-eyed, calm person, and now she's literally writing ass rape in the chat.
Right? She's really come out of her shell.
Raid message is please book John. I mean, she's gone road and declared her own.
Oh my god. Message. I mean, okay, I guess it's please book John Hastings for your comedy needs.
It's Josh Hastings.
Oh, Josh, sorry. Please book Josh Hastings for your comedy needs. You can see it in the chat. Thank you so much, Raiders. If you haven't followed yet, give me a follow. Enjoy Hangs with Hands. We'll see you soon. Rating
hang on, before you
now.
Leave.
Oh,
hang on.
Quick.
One thing.
You gonna fart?
No, I was just making sure Alex was still back being my mod. Yep, cheers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow. Go Ray, bye.
Bye.
And goodbye.